Let's go ahead and get started. Went ahead and just going to be showing kind of our original image on the left and then our drawing on the right. Just want to kind of point out where we are on the classroom stream, where you have to scroll down a fair bit to get to it. This is all the way from January 28th. So let's go ahead and open up our original photograph and kind of take stock of what we have so far. So far, we've gone through and added in our TV stand. We got our TV over here, even though it doesn't look exactly the same. We went ahead and added in our little painting that's up here on the wall and our coffee table. So that's what we have so far. We're going to try to complete our drawing of a one-point perspective room by adding in that couch, that big old comfy couch. So that's going to be our job today. Just want to point out that the couch kind of has a angular look to it, which is good. It kind of looks like it's made out of a bunch of different rectangles, which is great for us because that means that it'll be a little bit easier for us to draw because that's what we've been drawing all along, right? It's just individual rectangles. So we're going to experiment with how to draw this couch. You can kind of see that, it's a bunch of different rectangles and cushions stacked on top of each other. We're going to do our best to replicate it, try to place it exactly where we want to be. What we're going to do is start with this back cushion. I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm kind of pointing to, but there is kind of a rectangle back here, and we're going to draw that first and use that to kind of dictate the rest of the couch. Keep your erasers handy. We're definitely going to be using them today as we build this couch and the love seat. But let's go ahead and start with our back armchair. So the back armrest of the chair, I guess is what you would call it. So we're going to come over to our drawing over here. And first thing we need to do is draw a rectangle, right? So we're going to start, just make sure everything's nice and even. We're going to start with a nice vertical line, then we're going to put a horizontal one in. And we're just kind of eyeballing it, trying to figure out exactly where this couch is going to go. Looks like it's kind of right next to there's a little bit of floor space in between the rug and the couch, which is what we have. Our table is not really in the same place as it is in our photograph, but we're going to do the best that we can. So we got a vertical line. Let's go ahead and make our horizontal line. Try to make it as even as we can. All right, we kind of have the existing lines here to kind of make our box, so we don't. We can kind of save on lines there. So we have one. This is kind of the edge of the couch that's facing the wall. So this edge that we just drew is directly right up against the wall. Now we need to make this cushion 3D. We're going to do that kind of like how we did the TV. We're going to draw kind of backwards. So instead of drawing our lines from the corner of the square back to the vanishing point, we're going to actually draw towards us, the viewers. So we're going to draw just a little bit. I'm going to draw just a little bit of a line. Make it a little bit longer just in case we need it. This is just going to be a short little cushion. As you can see, it doesn't go out super far, but what we want to do is kind of get the bones of the couch down first before we start experimenting with other things. So let's go ahead and draw this back cushion. We'll worry about the rest later. All right, so we kind of have, it almost looks like a table, right, that someone kicked over, right? We have the legs pointing towards us. That's how it should look. But now we're going to go ahead and add in the other side. So we have the far side is done. We're going to do the side that's closest to us. We're going to do that by adding in a little horizontal line. And then we're going to go ahead and put in a vertical line over here to finish that illusion. We can do it. So we don't really need these lines. We're going to wind up erasing them so you can draw them very lightly, but let's go ahead and finish it up just so this makes sense to everyone. Right. Right, so now we have kind of this couch armrest. We're going to start erasing lines. We don't need these orthogonals. We rarely need the orthogonals, except sometimes. And then let's go ahead and erase the internal parts of this armrest that we're not going to use. So we know that the armrest is closer to us than the wall is, so we're going to erase that. Be exact and careful. Also don't need that part of the wall. So basically we're trying to make a solid block out of that rectangle that we just drew. Right, so now we have, in my mind, or at least what I'm trying to do, is draw kind of this armrest in the back. And then we're going to add in the other parts of the couch and, add in everything as we go. So, it's a good start. I got a little bit of this over here. Now we just have to kind of figure out where to go from here. I think our next step is going to be to create this bottom portion. So you can see that there are orthogonal lines in this couch at the bottom, and we're going to draw those too, just so we get an idea of where like the boundaries of the couch is. So I'm going to draw the bottom of the couch in an orthogonal line that goes all the way through and off the edge of the page, and then we'll go ahead and add in another line to kind of distinguish where things are as well. So I'm going to follow that same orthogonal line that we had in our first shape, continue that all the way to the edge. It's kind of like where the couch is going to sit, basically. And then we're going to go ahead and add in kind of where the couch cushion starts. There's an orthogonal line. We're going to add that one in too. So we're just going to kind of guesstimate where that's going to go. I'm going to say about there. I'm going to start this line on the inside of our shape and continue it all the way off the page. Okay, I'm going to erase this little line over here. We don't need it. So now we have kind of a vertical area kind of defining where the couch cushion is. There you go. All right. So now, and we're just kind of building this as we go, right? Trying to figure out what to draw. We can either draw, let's go ahead and draw the cushion. So we're going to draw the flat cushion. So if you look, okay, that'll work. You look at this line right here, it's almost straight, but it does dip down a little bit. We're going to draw ours as straight as possible. We're going to draw this bottom cushion, the part that you sit on the couch. So we're going to try to draw that. I might as well just leave it there. We're going to draw this cushion where you sit on right now, and we'll see how it goes. So we're going to start with a horizontal line. It starts a little bit above the line that we just drew. So you kind of have this like cushion sticking out. So we can go ahead and draw that. This is one of the only times you're going to be able to draw kind of a not straight line. So couch cushion. There you go. Just need a little hump. And then we're going to use the edge of that hump to create the couch cushion. We might erase some of this, but here we go. Okay. And we can kind of erase our vertical line over here in the back. And that gives us a nice cushion plane. Looks like we don't need this anymore. There you go, cushion. Now we need a kind of horizontal line to take that cushion and make it look like it's a shape. We're going to go from the front all the way to the back. We might not use all that. Who knows? All right. And then we know we can erase where the wall meets the floor. It's not like you can see through the couch. So we can do a lot of erasing here. Remember we said we would. All right. And if it makes you happy, you can add in a little line here so it kind of looks like a flat bench. Right, so I don't know if that helps you visualize, but that's kind of where we're at with the couch. It's almost like we're building it out of wood, right? We're just kind of making one piece at a time, trying to add all the details as we go. So the last thing a couch needs is going to be that vertical part, right? So you got a part that you're going to kind of put your back against, and that kind of goes in a little bit of a diagonal, I would say. So maybe starts somewhere around here, and I'm just going to freehand it and just kind of draw a little part of the couch. And if you want, you can round this off too, same way we did the rug. If you want to make it a little rounded, you totally can. Just give people the illusion of, a comfy couch. Right. And then we're going to take that couch, the top of the couch, and we're going to extend it all the way back off the page. Right. Top of that curved line we just drew, and we're just going to extend it all the way back. All right. And then, just to make our illusion complete, we got to put a little vertical line, horizontal line rather, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't get this far in the other class. A little horizontal line right there, and then create kind of the top of the couch again. Complex, there's a lot of different lines here, but I think it's going to pay off here in just a second. So now we have to erase all the things that the couch cushion is blocking that we just drew. Alright, so gotta erase this back part. Couch looks good, and then I think now what's going to help us is drawing kind of the crease in between the back cushion and the seat cushion. So we're going to use that. It's an orthogonal line, so again I'm lining up with the vanishing point, drawing where those two cushions meet, trying to keep my ruler steady. Right. I'm drawing that like so. And we'll take a look at it and see how we feel about it. Yeah, I mean, that's, one long couch. It kind of looks like it's being stretched. But I think we have the beginnings of a nice little couch over here. We might not even need this line. I don't know. I'm going to try it without it. Oh yeah, that's way better. So we can get rid of that interior line. We don't need it. A little shadow remains. Boom! Look at that couch. So all that's left, and I don't want to push you guys too far. I mean, we just did a lot of stuff here. We made a very stretchy couch. But all that's left is to copy kind of this armrest and put it kind of, we got to end the couch wherever that is supposed to be, maybe somewhere around here. And we'll kind of talk about how to do that another day, I think. I think we'll pick up the couch on Monday, but let's try to get to at least here. If you want to go beyond it, you totally can. If you're picking this up quickly and you want to continue to work, that's more than fine with me. Sorry. But we're going to leave it there as far as the whole class today. Let's try to get this in your week 19 progress photos before the end of class. It looks like you got 5, 10, 15. You got 15 minutes until the 10-minute mark, so got about 15 minutes of work time right now. I'll check back with y'all at 3:05, and we'll see where we're at. But I'll keep this up so you can kind of reference it until then. Does anyone have any questions?